something that the moment loses when it's like you're creating the moment to be captured versus just actually authentically and just being there. So social media detox, day 1. Felt good today. Of course, I had a few moments when I went to look for apps and typed Facebook in on Chrome, but overall, I had minimal cravings for social media. I went for a 2-mile walk outside. And I was able to get my video edited and published with ease. The moments I felt the most temptation were when I was making food, as I normally post pictures of the food I make for CeceMe Fit IG. I normally post a picture or a video on my story on the trail I walk because it's so beautiful. So it's day 2 of my social detox. This is going to be like my official, I guess, start of this process. So it's Saturday right now, and I feel like on the weekend I'm definitely more on social media. I definitely use it more to fill my time versus trying to be productive. Even though I'm technically not working right now, I still use like the weekday as like my work days where I'm being more productive than on the weekends. So I always like mentally like I should check Instagram, I should check Snapchat, I should check, you know, mentally like I'm doing that in the back of my head. And obviously I can't, but I don't necessarily miss it, if you know what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to find things to fill my time. Like I've literally just been kind of staring my room for the past 10 minutes trying to figure out if I want to read a book or take a nap. I've been feeling a little bit run down, but I know it's because I haven't been taking my iron supplement, so I just ordered that online. So far so good. I'm probably gonna get on my laptop, maybe watch a show. Otherwise, you guys, like I'm doing okay. Day 2. I'm not having extreme withdrawals. Like I said, I've done, you know, 5 or 6 days without it before, so I often like find myself also like going to my phone and like kind of scrolling through the apps, like which one of these apps can entertain me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy that I deleted Prime Video, and I'm also happy I deleted YouTube for sure. Day 3 social media detox. It's the morning, it's 10:24, and I feel fine. I feel fine. I just, you know, when I just believe so strongly in synchronicity, and it happens to me so much in my life. And I pay attention to the signs. So last night in my day 2 journal, I talked about vulnerability, and I literally said vulnerability is associated with weakness. And then I listened to this podcast with Brene Brown and Oprah, and Brene was also saying vulnerability is weakness, or well, that's what people say. And I literally just had like a moment where I was just like, I'm so in sync, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it was a really good podcast. Something else that she said that really stuck out to me is that if you can't ask for help without self-judgment, then you don't ever offer help without judgment. And I like to point out that most of us, myself included, normally are helpers. Like I like to help people, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm gonna be going more internal and, you know, getting some more depth to that. Cues aren't there as much. I don't even know why. I think it's because I'm so used to doing this, like obviously not for this long, but day 3, I know, like yesterday I was scrolling through my phone to find the apps, right? But today I'm not doing that because it's like I know they're not there. I love that podcast. Everyone needs to listen to that podcast. I'm gonna link it below for you guys. Check it out. The depth that I was searching for, day 3, I feel like I'm getting there, because the thing about vulnerability and the things about helping people, like that was me going into myself. That was me recognizing something in myself, a place where I could improve and get better at. So it's day 3 and I'm feeling depth. And also kind of want to read the book Daring Greatly. Brene Brown, you guys, has this other really good book called The Gifts of the Imperfection. I love that book. She's a really good author, so I might check out Daring Greatly as well during this detox to see if I can squeeze that in my schedule. And my walks, you guys, have been really nice. Like just being outside and just like, I saw deer at the creek drinking water, and I was like, oh my God, nature, I love it. So I'll see you guys soon. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, actually. It's day 6 of my social media day 6? Yeah, day 6, y'all, of my social media detox. Is this crooked? It looks crooked. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what the heck is going on. Honestly, I feel fine, you guys. As I mentioned in my day 5 entry, I think it just feels weird because it's more of a habit than anything, and I've just been into reading a lot more. So I've been reading, you know, a lot of fiction books as well. So that's the way I've been filling my time.
But because these companies have spent so much money like learning how to make this a habit, that's just what it felt like. Anything with habit change, of course it's kind of weird in the beginning, but no, I honestly, like, genuinely, you guys, like, I'm trying to think of what part of it I would miss. And there's nothing like genuine that would be from that response, like connecting with people. Okay, but how did I connect with people? You know, liking their pictures, you know what I'm trying to say? There are a couple things that did happen that I did wish I was on social media for. Christy Chella released her activewear Honor Active, and it sold out, you guys, in 2 hours. I was able to get some things, not everything that I wanted, but like I just really wanted to congratulate her. And I know she was posting about it on her stories, and I just wanted to like be able to be there for her in that way, but I wasn't obviously able to because of my detox, which is okay. My sister was nice enough. She was like, do you want me to write congratulations on there for you? So she did it from her own page, you know, but you know, with me in mind, the mindless scrolling, like that's literally the only thing that I would be doing on social media, you know? Even you guys at the gym and stuff, I kind of like not having the responsibility to like film and post. Like sometimes it's kind of hard to describe, but when you're a creator, like when you're a content creator, not to say like bringing the camera and filming takes away from the moment, but it's just like there's something that the moment loses when it's like you're creating the moment to be captured versus just actually authentically and just being there. So not having to do that, you guys, I know I said before I was going to be creating content, and I mean, I'm still filming my weekly vlog, but like just not having the pressure to create content, it's nice for my social media pages. It's definitely really nice. I literally had a dream of me scrolling on Instagram, but like I said, what am I missing? You know, that's the question I keep asking. Like, what would I be missing from Instagram? Like, what am I missing out on the world right now? And the answer is always nothing. So it's like, what do I really miss? The habit of it, for sure. I want to say I feel a little bit out of the loop, but I keep questioning, like, with what? Like, what would I be out of the loop with? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like going deeper in these questions. So to say I feel out of the loop, like I wouldn't even say be able to identify what exactly I feel out of the loop with. So I feel like it's just the action of scrolling. I've been going on my walks. It's been really nice, really refreshing. I've been reading my books. I recently started a chakra healing book, which is really good. I'm working still through the emotion code because, seen like, you know, from my side of my eye, you know, like my sister or my mom scrolling, so I've seen it a little bit, but like not a lot where I was like, ooh, who's that? Who's scrolling? You know, I haven't done that. Day 6, I'm spending a lot of time with my plants. Plant mom extraordinaire. Look at this, is my spider plant. So cute and little, but baby is flourishing. Fingers crossed that after this I can delete a couple of accounts because detachment is nice, baby. If you guys have not watched The Social Dilemma, definitely check it out. But I think that I don't think the intent with creating social media was always negative. Just like when you're trying to create something to help people, like your intention is to help and to better people's lives, but sometimes it's hard to anticipate all of the possible negatives to come with, you know, creating anything new. So I don't think that like every single thing and every single person who put, you know, effort into creating these apps had negative intentions. There's 7 billion people in the world. It's so hard to anticipate how is this going to be for every single person. And we're officially halfway through, you guys, and I've just been finding other things to do. This is an app I recently downloaded where I've been coloring, just finding other things to do. I don't really pay attention to my screen time as much anymore because I know that everything I'm doing on my phone is normally productive, as I don't have YouTube on my phone and obviously no social media. I also have been coloring like other things as well. I've got like a coloring book and I've really been enjoying coloring. Like, I don't know why, there's just something so fun. Yesterday I just had the home edit on in the background and I was just coloring the whole time, and I finished this beautiful mandala, I don't know how to pronounce it, that came with my October issue of Silk and Sonder. But finding different things to do like this has just been really, really fun for me. And also, I read my Kindle a lot on my phone, so it's like, yeah, okay, I can spend hours on my phone, but it's not like I'm not doing something unproductive, you know. I'm reading, I'm, you know, really getting into fiction books, and you know, it's something I've always really enjoyed, and it's definitely allowed me to get back into that. I do like Kindle, you guys, but I do think I'm going to ask my sister about it. I kind of want to visit the library. I just don't know if you can like sit and chill in a library right now with the way things are. So that's why we've been going to Barnes & Noble, and plus like you can get Starbucks at Barnes & Noble and food and whatever. guys, I've been loving it, honestly. I just like, I think right now, yesterday, day 14 was when I first realized how my attachment to social media has really decreased. I don't feel a need to get on. Like, I know, like, once this is over, I'm gonna re-download it, but I don't at this moment. Like, I don't know, I'm really questioning if I will download everything again, and how I will keep the apps, how I will or won't keep the apps on my phone, or I don't know, you guys. It's hard to say, but I definitely feel lighter. I have been struggling a little bit, I think, with anxiety and, you know, finding extra access sources of dopamine and of things like that that make me feel good inside. But coloring is definitely one of those things for me. Also, during this process, I've really just been looking for different things to do. And, you know, in the beginning, I mentioned this in my day 14 journaling. It's like, you know, you kind of have a thing, or, you know, we often go into things with expectations of, you know, how we want things to go and how we want things to play out. And, you know, a lot of times that's not how things work out. And a lot of life is, you know, resisting, you know, anything that doesn't happen the way we want it to. So instead of resisting or getting down on myself for not doing, you know, things that I wanted to do, I'm just like taking it moment by moment, enjoying it, things as they are, and just kind of accepting that, you know? And honestly, I've been enjoying the process so much, you guys. Like, even started just accept things as they are, and that has been super rewarding for me. Now that I do spend less time on my phone with social media and distractions, I find the universe is speaking to me really every single day. Also, at this point, I'm sure I'm going to get back to it, the 10,000 steps a day. It was just like at the end of my 30-day hard, it just felt really exhausting to me. I just would feel so run down and tired after exercising 2 times a day for like normally over 120 minutes of exercise, and just listening to my body. And, you know, sometimes, you know, a lot of life too is, you know, making goals, you know, trying to accomplish them and learning that maybe that goal isn't compatible with your lifestyle, or beautiful. Very nice, eh?